In this example, we want to use the properties of parallelograms to solve for the variable and then justify our answer. Well, measure of angle W here, it might be hard to see in the video, but it's 3x plus 2. Hopefully you can see that. The measure of angle X is 8x plus 24. And we know that 3x plus 2 plus 8x plus 24 has to equal 180 degrees. These are on the same side of the parallelogram, if you will, and so they will be supplementary. And what we'll do now is we'll combine like terms here, so 3x and 8x is 11x, and 2 and 24 is 26. Then we'll subtract 26, 11x is equal to, oh boy, I think that's 154, and then we'll divide each side by 11. Now 154 divided by 11, let's see. Well, 121 would be 11 squared, and we need 33 more, which is another 3, so I think this one's 14. And that one also worked because 14 times 11 is the same as 14 times 10 plus 14 again. And so 14 times 10 is 140, plus another 14 gives you 154. You can check it in the calc if you want. So there it is. Maybe the justify part, we're asked to do that, would be to sub this in. So 3 times 14 plus 2, and that would be, let's see, 42, wait a minute here, 28, yep, 42 plus 2, and that's going to be 44 for the first angle here. So the measure of W and the measure of X is 8 times 14 plus 24. And let's see, that's going to be 80 plus 32, or 112 plus 24, which is 136. So 136 and 44, those are supplementary, and they add to 180. We're good to go. Here we're told that the measure of angle A is 5x plus 5. The measure of angle H is 1/2 x plus 140. Well, A and H are the same measure, or they're congruent, so we can set 1/2 x plus 140 equal to 5x plus 5. We'll subtract a 1/2 x here, and then we'll subtract 5. I think that'll work. So if we do that, we've got 135, and I'm going to change that 5 into a 10 over 2, and subtract 1 would give us 9 over 2. That's gone, that's gone. And we could multiply by the reciprocal, which would be 2 over 9. And if we do that, I think this is going to be 15. 135 divided by 9 is 15. So we've got 30 is equal to x. These guys would cancel here and here. Okay. So there's our x value. Let's see if that indeed did work out. So the measure of angle A is 5 times 30 plus 5. Well, that's 150 plus 5, which is 155. Hope you can see that over there. And then the measure of angle H is 1/2 times 30 plus 140. And that's going to be 15 plus 140, which is also 155. We have a couple more left to do here. We've got part C and part D. And so let's see what part C says. Part C says the measure of W is 8x plus 11, and Y is 3x plus 36. All right, well, those are opposite angles in a parallelogram, and so they are congruent. So we'll set 8x plus 11 equal to 3x plus 36. We'll subtract 3x from each side and also subtract 11. So 5x is equal to 25. We'll divide by 5 and x will be 5. We're also asked to find the measure of W, and W is 8 times 5 plus 11, which is 40 plus 11, or 51. We can verify this by substituting the value of x in for the measure of angle Y, and that's 3 times 5 plus 36. And we'll move that up a little bit, which is 15 plus 36, which is 51. And so we know now that we have the right value of x. Let's look at part D. Part D says the measure of angle M is 11x minus 6, and the measure of H is 14x plus 36. These are on the same side in the parallelogram. They are going to be supplementary, so when we add them together, we will get 180. 11 and 14 is 25. Negative 6 and 36 is 30. We'll need to subtract 30 next. 25x is equal to 150, and divide by 25 here, so x will be 6. Let's find the measure of angle T, which is the same as the measure of angle M. So that's going to be 11 times 6 minus 6, which is 66 minus 6, which is 60. We could do a quick double check here and make sure we didn't make any mistakes. It is quite possible that we did do that. Who knows? But let's take a look here at 14x plus 36. So the measure of angle H is 14 times 6 plus 36. Let's see here. 14 times 6 is 60 plus 24, which is 84 plus 36, which is equal to, and this would be 120. Now that's not the same as angle T or angle M, and that should be the case. This should be supplementary. So our value of 6 here produces an angle of 120. We know that M here or T is 60, and those two together would be 180. So we're good to go here for the last part.